Is this movie ahead of its time, or is it trying too hard? It's 31 Days of Horror and it's day 27 and we are watching the movie Videodrome. Max is the owner of a TV channel that shows X-rated content. He's looking for new programming that he can put on his channel when his tech guy shows him a new video that he found called Videodrome that he pirated. This video shows gratuitous torture and punishment. After seeing the show a couple of times, Max starts to have hallucinations. He finds out that these tapes are actually made by a big company that they're going to release to the public. He finds out that these tapes are made by a big company that they're going to release to the public when they're ready. The only thing that I found weird about the videotape Videodrome in itself is it's just a kind of standard BDSM scene that we actually see in the movie. So why they use that imagery as the hallucination tapes is beyond me. Like, you would think it'd be like more trippy and weird looking to make people have hallucinations. Max meets a guy named Barry who's actually in charge of making Videodrome, and he puts him in a VR headset so he can record his hallucinational dreams. But then he wakes up in his bed, so this movie makes you wonder, is Videodrome really making him crazy, or is Max himself just going crazy? But as the movie goes on, you start to ask yourself, what really is actually going on with this movie? Like, I mean, I can see what's happening, but I don't fully understand what's going on. Like, Max has this weird stomach ussy that he can pull a gun out of. His gun turns into this like weird flesh gun. He starts killing people. What is fake? What is real? And what does any of this really mean? Like, sure, you can say maybe this movie is about how desensitized we are to media nowadays and how we just consume X-rated content and really violent stuff without really blinking an eye. Or how we're just overly addicted to media and how we just want more and more. And maybe how watching too much starts to consume you as a person. And even though I can see some of those themes, I just really don't understand what in the world is going on in the last 20 minutes of this movie. While I can guess once he starts hallucinating in the movie, pretty much everything we see leading up to the very end is just fake and him going crazy. But I don't really work in what ifs and maybes, and I like movies that kind of explain to you what is going on, or at least give you some sort of answer, which this movie doesn't really give you at all. Now, there are good things about this movie. I mean, it's shot well, and also the practical effects throughout the whole film are really good. The story was actually pretty interesting, and then it lost me in the end. Maybe I'll go back and revisit this at some point, but honestly, it just kind of disappointed me. A scare meter gets a 0 out of 10, a blood meter gets a 3 out of 10, and this is why I give Videodrome a 5.5 out of 10. If you guys like this review, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, hit that follow button. And as always, thanks for watching.